I am definitely not in the demographic of those who typically play Fortnite. A 30-something mother of two definitely has better things to do with their time. A month or so ago, I decided to learn how to play the game which almost everyone else of a certain age seems to be obsessed with. Not because I wanted to get the dub win, but because if my son was going to bang on about it all the time, then I wanted some idea of what he was going on about. No doubt, I'm not the only mom who plays Fortnite, but I think I am probably in the minority. People who don't use their car's indicators drive me crazy. Last game controller I ever touched was a Mega Drive back in the 1990s. Pretty sure I could still complete any of the first 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games though. Therefore, the first few times were spent getting to grips with having to use several different controls on each side of the controller, which often left my character either running around firing a gun into the air or stood still while I worked out how to switch from the building menu to the weapon menu and vice versa. Thanks to my son patiently explaining the controls, where the best places are to land, how to build, etc., I've got a lot better. Not to the point where I've ever got a solo victory royale, but, you know, I can get one non-accidental kill and don't spend the whole time camping in a house. I understand the aim of the Battle Royale game where you as a solo, duo or squad have to collect weapons and materials, take on and defeat other players while keeping out of the deadly storm which closes in on the map. The aim is to be the last person, team standing. Words and phrases like, free to play, carrying the team, build battle, battle bus and, tilt the towers, now have some meaning. I can hold a conversation about it now rather than just say, that's nice. I decided to do this because I felt a bit guilty. When he was younger, I took an active interest in his obsessions with Thomas the Tank Engine, Moshi Monsters or the film Madagascar, to the point we watched it 6 times at the cinema. Asking a baby's permission before changing its nappy may not be completely mad. Then he discovered computer games and I was guilty of just switching off from it. Part of it was because he was in the living room fixated while he was playing, at last peace and, sort of quiet. But I found I had the power to completely zone out when he spoke about it. He could natter on about the complexities of Minecraft or Roblox and it was just a mass of words, none of which I'd taken in. The occasional, really, and well-timed, oh right, and he was none the wiser. I did make sure I knew the safety features and made sure he wasn't able to charge hundreds of pounds worth of Robux digital money in Roblox to our account, but that's as far as my interest went. But when he moved to Fortnite and the Xbox was moved into his room, I began to feel a bit bad that I hadn't taken any notice. He spends his allocated gaming time up in his room on the game with friends, is getting more independent after moving up to high school, and, with a jam-packed school and after-school club schedule, we definitely don't see him as much as we used to. He is obsessed with the game, which is why I decided to take a bit more interest. It's not like I was trying to be that living embodiment of the Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids, meme. He genuinely wanted to talk to me about it, I just didn't give a toss. Not that he would ever say it aloud because it would be too cringe, but I know it means a lot to him that I've taken an interest and I could finally understand why he was getting so worked up when he was eliminated and excited when he won. He's getting older, more independent, and definitely won't want me hanging around soon enough, so the conversations about Fortnite have been a good inroad to finding out what else has been happening during the day. Okay, and I kind of enjoy it now too. It's a fun game, I understand the appeal. I'm just not very good at it. Here's what you need to know if your child is playing Fortnite. What is it? Fortnite Battle Royale is a mass game where 100 players are whittled down to just one winner as players battle it out using weapons and materials they've found on the island as a deadly storm closes in. What devices can it be played on? PC, Mac, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 or iOS? How much does it cost? Good news, the Battle Royale is free. Bad news, players can buy different skins and accessories using the in-game currency V-Bucks. 1000 volts bucks currently costs £7.99. However, buying items does not improve your gameplay. Fortnite is not an A, pay-to-W in-game. Players can also buy a battle pass which adds extra content to the game. So, why does my child want to buy so much stuff? Because the skins and accessories look good. Also, while it might not strictly be pay to win, playing as a free-to-play character means other players might assume you haven't been playing for long and more likely to fight and kill you. Players with older skins could be assumed to be better players because they've been playing longer. Some skins can help you camouflage better against rocks or bushes. What age restriction is Fortnite? PEGI 13 for violence. How can my child safely play Fortnite? Make sure you check the online communication settings so your children can't speak to strangers on the game. Also, depending on what device they're using, you will want to add passkeys or disable in-app purchases so they're not spending money they shouldn't be. Finally, it is addictive, due in part to the random nature of the game, so set your child a time limit. More, humiliating your kids on social media isn't great parenting. More, Fortnite is addictive, but it's not to blame for your child's bad behavior.